Hi, everyone. My name is Bob Stevens, Robert Tennyson Stevens, or Robert has his Tennyson Stevens. I'm with Donna Marie Conover, who was our local sponsor for an event we have coming up. So we're going to have a little share about what we're doing. And we're on tour for the first time in 3.5 years coming up. We'll be in Gainesville, April 11, and then we're going to be in Deerfield Beach, which is what this intro is really about. On the 12th, we'll be at the, Comfort Inn Oceanside, at basically the end of Hillsborough, a location I've done a whole bunch of events at years ago. And we're doing an evening event, 7 to 10. It's $33 pre-registered. And we're gonna Donna Marie has been involved in training, so we're going to do a little like, what is this about? So I'm just going to build a little reference for me. I've been involved and it brought conscious language to our planet. That's what I'm sponsored in: imagination activation, sacred body language translation, biooptic holography, etc. All of this has been pulled together in a new system. Originally, it was called My Word Made Flesh, which is a book, version 2, which we'll be bringing with us on tour. And we're updating it now into a technique called quantum thriving technique, because quantum means rapid increase. Thriving means we all get to thrive. That's just what every body signal will eventually have a person walk all the way into thriving. And then, of course, the technique. So we will be coming to Florida, again, Gainesville, and then we'll be in Deerfield Beach. Then we'll be in Sarasota for an intro and then a 3-day class. Then we're going to Baton Rouge, then Austin, and then Houston. And we're bringing our camera. So those that have been asking, where's the camera? When can I get my photos? Yes, like that. We will have our camera there, and it's important to get scheduled in, everyone. I'm just saying, get my logistics out of the way. Get scheduled in, because it takes a little bit of time to get our iPhotos. So that will usually happen before the event or after the event. And make sure our office is support at masterysystems.com, MASTERY, systems with an S, .com. So, my dear Donna Marie, share some of your experiences of what's happened since you've engaged our stuff.
Well, I don't know if I could fit all that has happened to me in the past 5 months since I joined on with Mastery Systems. After first finding conscious language and knowing that this is where I really had to go to direct my life into the upgrades that I desired. I've been held back. I've held myself back for a very, very long time. I started out as a massage therapist. And then when I retired from that during COVID, I started to put together a breathing education, breathing facilitation, along with movement facilitation. Only I was having a great deal of difficulty of getting out of my own way to be able to launch these things. I kept going back to all those limited self-sabotaging beliefs that stopped me at every turn to get my service out to my world. I found Mastery Systems and started to dive deeper into all of the education that is so rich and so deep, and began to really discover who I am, why I'm here. And the biggest thing is I knew what love is, that love is who I am, and it's not what I'm giving it, my energy to, or does not come from outside. And when I finally grokked that concept, love began to build. I began to radiate. I began to come together into who I was. And now I have been able to launch successfully classes to help people learn how to breathe and learn how to move so they can know where their body is. And I've also developed a wonderful active body sensing meditation using the decrees that I have learned through My Word Made Flesh and quantum thriving technique to really get you back into your body. And it's just so rich, so deep. And I am so honored to be a part of this community with you and the team of amazing facilitators that are taking this to the world.
Awesome. And what I love, first of all, I love everything you shared. You had some hand stuff going on. Can we talk about so this is called a
Yeah, of
body
course.
language signal. So Donna Marie, the other day, who knows how, wasn't that long ago, but she
It's about
said,
a week. Yeah.
yep. So share what you shared with me, what I shared back, and then what happened with your hands.
Sure. I've been experiencing really painful rashes, dry skin, blisters, redness on the palms of my hands, in between my fingers. And when I talked to Bob about this, it was really flaring up. And he took me through sacred body language facilitation, gave me some decrees that I started to speak out loud. And one of them that I use now all the time is I hand out love everywhere I go. And my hands miraculously, almost immediately started to heal. And right now, you could barely even tell that there was even a dry patch on my hands.
Mm. And you had to forgive all the people that you rubbed, the massage.
Oh, gosh, yes, yes, that was it. I really hated what I was doing at the time. And, that hatred had found its way deep into my body, and I wasn't really even able to access it without the help of your facilitation. So for that, I thank you.
And one thing we'll do on our time together in Deerfield is I build how it works and everything, but I demonstrate. And the demonstrations, like somebody might have something going on, they'll come up, I'll interact. And I mean, things that if somebody had for 27 years, for some reason, that whole bunch of people had something for 27 years, over in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Because, the symptom is not a cause. The symptom is a reflection of a cause. So what I've done in 55 years, that's how long I've been doing this, a version of this anyway, is finding we have language and we have feeling. And whenever we resist, hate, judge, condemn, criticize, blame, shame, guilt, whatever, that is stored in our body. The only thing that there's emotion is love. Anything less than love is an emotion, against motion, not right, not wrong, just the way it works. So the minute you brought your hands and you said, oh, I used to, do massage, in other words, it wasn't what I meant to do. The charge was stored in crystalline structure in your hand, so to speak. So not only did you resolve your tissues of your skin, I hand out love everywhere I go. That's what I call a quantum leap. That's what I mean by every person. Usually we heal, so to speak, heal what's wrong back into normal. In the system, no, we're restoring. Our greatest weakness shall be our greatest strength. So again, for $33, come play with us. If you get a chance, masterysystems.com, we have all kinds of stuff on our YouTube channel that you can connect through that and get, all kinds of introductory stuff, etc., bioopticalography stuff, etc., where you can realize, go ahead, what do you got?
Are these sessions going to be available on Zoom so that people who cannot travel or,
Well, what we get, we just talked about this, so I'm going, all right. So 2 of the 2.5 days will be on Zoom. A few of the evening classes will be on Zoom. The bandwidth has been a factor. So if someone is not able to come to this particular one, then they will be able to find on our schedule the ones that we have on Zoom. And I haven't even done the internet connection there at that particular location yet to find out. If it is, we'll make sure we make it available. So
cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's great, because I know a lot of people who I would really love to introduce this to at this time who, would not be able to travel.
right.
Well, right
again,
now.
One way or the other, you can help them find something that is going to be on Zoom, including the entire class. Again, the 2.5 day class, normally the 2.5 day class, as you know, is like $4,000. The 2.5 day class that we're doing now, because the universe says get it to everybody, is $222.
Isn't it amazing? And, I went all in when I found that you were doing the My Word Made Flesh 4-day weekend. Unfortunately, I didn't come to the event, but I did it over Zoom with you. And now I am ready to really immerse myself in live events. And I will be attending the Deerfield Beach event and the Sarasota event with you at this time. And can't wait to play even more. But yeah, I was so involved, so immersed, so in love with everything that was done, said between then and now that I signed up for the 6-month mentoring program. And thank you for this and your generosity and giving all of your wonderful knowledge, experience, gifts to us so that we may serve the world in a big way. I remember that when I first came on and I talked to you the first time during that weekend, the first thing I said was, I am one of the 144,000. And I keep saying that, so I know that it's true.
And I mean, again, if everybody can imagine, the scriptural idea, not religion, it talks about 144,000. As a kid, I like, that's an important number. For some reason, it just always has stuck with me as an important thing. And let's imagine 144,000 Zooming together, making new choices. And obviously to do that, we get to have the skill set of conscious language and speaking what we choose, understanding what our own body is saying, partnering with our spirit in us. And whatever somebody's spiritual path is, it's always according to that person. It's time to become spirit rich, y'all, spiritual. And I call that a Southern term, spirit rich, y'all. That's my
Rich, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, thank you for building this team of angels, basically,
Really,
is what you're doing. Building a team of angels.
And I'm igniting, I'm sponsored in everything I do. So it's not like egoic. I mean, I got ego, whatever. But every person, the system itself isn't telling anyone anything. It's translating and asking a person a question there. And like with you, I didn't tell you anything. I asked you a question and all of a sudden my hands are, I bring love with my hands. I hand out love. Every person will find, if they play the game 125, they will literally announce, name, claim, deliver, decree into their world what they're here for. That's what happens even in a 3-hour class. Miracles will happen. It's the beginning, only it'll be a powerful start for each one that comes.
If every single one of those persons who attends any of these events, whether it be online or live, comes away with one thing,
that's right.
I hope it's that they know what it is to recommit and play 125%.
Yes, ma'am. Awesome. Thank you, Donna Marie. We'll see you soon. And everyone come, Mastery, MASTERY systems. .com is our website, and our phone number 828-877-2299. That's 828-877-2299. And Amanda answers, and we're happy to answer any questions you have. Come play and get pre-registered. Obviously, that's the way to go because we have a certain size of the room. So this will be our first time on tour in 3.5 years. So this is pretty exciting. I used to tour 10 months out of the year. So I am lit up and excited. Awesome. We'll see you soon, my dear. Thank you.
Bye.